Walters, number 54, Lincoln Cottrell, number 7, Clayton Campbell, and number 58, Colin Tate. Also, number 6.
Is it on my Facebook? It is? Okay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are live at Benny Watkins Field. We had a little bit of a rain delay, and we're just getting started right now. I'm here with Landon Hurst. I'm Kyle Thompson. We are watching the captains at midfield right now. Flyers are hosting North Laurel Jaguars.
For your Franklin County Flyers, at center, 5'11" junior, 220 pounds, number 52, Xavier Brown. And right guard, 6'1".
We want to thank the boss, Jen Thompson, for stepping in tonight and doing the video camera for us.
Could have used her the other day.
Yeah.
6'1", 215 is senior. Number 66, Julian Roche. At tight end, 6'5", 235 is senior. Number 13, Luke Baker. At the H receiver, 5'9", 170 is junior. Number 2, Owen Taylor. And the D receiver, 6'1", 175 is senior. Number 1, Juice Robinson. And the X-out, 6 feet, 170 is senior. Number 21, Torian Smith. At running back, 5'11", 230 is senior. Number 24, Christian Moore. And here comes your Franklin County Flyers.
There's flipping going on down there.
Also starting at the line, 5'11", 155 and junior, number 11, Mario Collins. At fullback, 6'2", 215 is senior. Number 0, Landon Cottrell. And the Flyer quarterback, 5'10", 170 is junior. Number 10, Carter Richardson. The Flyers are coached by Mr. A. James. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this time, would you please rise for the playing of our national anthem? For the Air Force Junior ROTC color guard, please welcome Cadet Annalisa Daly, Cadet Sue Dean, Cadet Ivan White, Cadet Grayson McDaniel.
All right.
Get in here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here. We are rocking and rolling live from Benny Watkins Field here in Frankfort, Kentucky. We are starting about 25 minutes late, just about 25 minutes late. We had a rain delay here in Frankfort. It rained like it had not rained in a year.
Long time.
I mean,
yeah. Heavy rain too.
heavy rain, yeah. I blame this on a friend of mine that said, good luck with your flood that'll be there soon. I'm like, you jerks.
Yeah.
It has been about 10 years. So the field is a little slippery tonight. Should make things a little interesting.
I'm assuming both teams kept some drop footballs.
I would say there's going to be some drop footballs. I'd say you're going to get a healthy dose of Christian Moore on all sides of the ball tonight.
Yeah. I think that would be a pretty safe bet.
I want to thank you all for joining us. We know that your time is important. We also know that with the weather, some of you are creeping in here a little late. Feel free to join us as we give you some play-by-play. Say hi, everybody. Say hi to Ricky Crombie.
It's like the Flyers are receiving. Start us
Yep,
off.
Flyers gonna receive tonight to start the game. There's 12 minutes on the board. Is that?
I think it might be 12.
Is it 12 in high school?
Yeah.
That's just what we get for thinking too much, right?
Yeah, right.
Thinking we know better than everybody else.
Look at it, the weirder it looks.
Yeah.
Off of the Jaguars, number 3, Cam Anderson.
There is a plethora of individuals coming into the ball field here tonight at Benny Watkins Field.
Here we go.
And
Little
a
pooch
squib kick. It's taken up the middle, and it looks like we got a breakaway here already.
Yep. As long as he can hold on to it.
That ball's slippery.
Yes, it is. Great return right there.
That was a great return. They did not want to kick it deep to the Flyers, and that's what you end up with right there.
Yep. Davari Jones.
Davari Jones right there, bringing the ball back up.
Young man I used to coach.
Yep.
Good to see him making some varsity action here.
It's where you make a name is on special teams.
Absolutely.
That's where you can make or break your career right there. Yeah.
Defensive playing time for sure.
If you play hard, they will notice on special teams.
Yes, they will.
So we have Richardson in the
pass first play.
Yeah, we're going past first play. Nobody open. He is sacked for a loss of 2. Carter Richardson there with the shotgun roll to the left, and everybody was covered up. This is a very good North Laurel team. They are 5A from down in the Corbin area, and have a number of Division I talents on this team. Last year, Franklin County snuck out a win against the Jaguars down there and at their home field. Richardson's lined up for 2nd and 12. It's going to be a handoff to Moore, and Moore is hit behind, and he looks like he went down on a knee, and he did.
Yeah, that's that wet turf right there.
That is what we were talking about with that wet turf. Flyers are looking at 3rd and 17 and a half. They're going to mark it a little shorter than that, 3rd and 16.
Looks like we got some speed coming into the game.
Yeah, we're going to, after that great return, we are already facing 3rd and long, 3rd and 16 here on the Jaguar side of the ball. Rich in the shotgun.
Pressure.
Falls back, and he's hit as that ball comes out, and that's an interception. They're going to bring it back to the Flyers' 31-yard line. That is a mistake by a young quarterback there. He's going to make some of those.
Yeah. And I don't think he saw him.
I don't think he ever saw him.
On the right side there.
I can tell you, Coach Redbeard ain't happy over there on the sidelines.
So got a momentum flip early.
That's a huge momentum flip, especially when you consider that they had the ball first in the first half here.
Right. Pass
play over the
Good
middle,
defense.
and it's great defense. He looked draped over the man there.
Try to get a slant to that slot receiver. I believe that was Caden Campbell.
I think it was Caden Campbell, number 7, Caden Campbell with the coverage right there. Met him where he was at. Landon, when you have a major flip like that, what is it that you can do as a coach and a player to not let that get in your head early in the game?
I guess, I mean, it may sound cheesy, but just play the next play. Just don't look at it as.
And they did. Look at that.
Yeah, there you go.
Look at that.
Just go out there if you're on defense and do your job like you would as if you all just scored. And then you get stuff like that.
They're going to get
back around.
They're going to get an extremely favorable spot right here. I understand that it's where his forward momentum was, but he was stopped a good 2 or 3 yards behind that spot there. So we're at 3rd down and about 14. Both teams starting out slow here.
Yeah.
I think they're probably out of field goal range for.
Yeah, I was going to say this might be 4 down territory right here.
It really could be.
Looks like they're an empty here.
They are empty. They've got 5 wide.
Play.
Yeah.
Screen set up.
There's that wet football again.
Yep.
Now I see a kicking unit come out here. Surely this is a punt.
Kicker's warm-ups, but maybe he's got a leg on him.
Maybe he does. Holy moly. We are looking at a 53-yard field goal from this distance, if that's what they're going to go with.
Yeah.
Now they're bringing in, here comes the quarterback. Oh, it's a wide receiver there coming in, number 2 late.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is going to be a safety punt here.
If not a fake.
Yeah.
Might be a good spot.
And they're actually bringing up the DBs here to play that. Hope the linebackers stay at home here. There's the snap, and he is going to pooch it down there, and it's going to go out at about the 12-yard line, looks like. Going to give it at the 15 now. All right. So after all that, we're back to square, and we'll see where we end up here.
Yep.
Oh, we can't. It's not our way. He can see.
Yeah, I can watch the screen if I need to.
When I lean on the table, it moves. So I'm not allowed to touch anything from this point. So we are.
Shift over to the right side.
Yeah, we're going to shift to the right. Christian Moore's in the backfield there, it looks like.
Pounded in.
Yeah.
A hard fought 2 yards right there.
Well, he's on the right side of the of the line this time, so
it might be that type of game.
I think it might be. Yeah.
Came out to play, it looked like, so. It's my early assessment here.
Perfect. All right. So we are 2nd and 8 here. 2nd and 7. They gave him a favorable spot there. 2nd and 7. Moore moves to the left. We have a sweep to the left side. He's got some room if he can make it to the corner there, and he sure does. And he gets planted right there at the 32-yard line.
I think that wet turf got him. It looked like he was trying to make a cut there.
That is Delano Collins, the fastest sprinter on the track team last year, and
no, he can make that cut.
He can make that cut if we're not talking about a wet field here. And for those of you who are just tuning in, here in Frankfort, we ended up having about 700 million gallons of water that fell on this field about 35 minutes before we started this game. And Christian Moore's got the ball. He's going to take a tackler, and
Number 20.
it's a short rod right there.
Yeah.
Folks, it is hard to make a cut when you are wearing turf shoes, and it is as slippery as it is out here.
Yeah.
This is one of those where you hope no one gets hurt, because
Of course.
this is where folks end up having some
Awkward falls.
some awkward falls, and some
Yeah.
ankles and knees don't quite catch right. So we're hoping for some safe plays. I think we're already seeing the players play a little safe here when it comes to making some cuts. We're going to have a screen pass here over to the right side, and he is taken down right at the original line of scrimmage. We are going to look at 3rd and 10. Delano Collins again with the reception there. It is absolutely beautiful now outside.
It is.
We had 2 quick rain showers, and now we are enjoying some absolutely beautiful weather. To the 100 viewers right now out there on our streaming sites, thank you for joining us. Kyle Thompson with Landon Hurst here at Benny Watkins Field. 6:45 remaining, 0-0 at this point.
Man, motion into the
Man in the
backfield.
motion.
Pass.
I got a pass here, and that was, and we have a targeting penalty. It looks like
I
that was.
hesitated to throw that word out there, but
I think we might have it here.
Yeah.
In high school football, there isn't much to review. In college football, this is one of those where we'd be waiting a little bit to see what the ideas were. They'll review that at halftime and determine if it was.
And I think it's a good. I mean, he clearly wasn't going to catch the ball, and I think the defender
No.
saw he wasn't going to catch it and still wanted to lay a lick. Which
Yeah.
isn't always a bad thing. However, he went straight for his head right
Yeah.
there. Can't do that anymore.
That's going to be a 15-yard penalty from the last line of scrimmage, which is going to take us all the way to the North Laurel 49-yard line. Flyers are in a shotgun full house backfield. They actually have 3 guys in the backfield. Christian Moore is actually behind the quarterback there.
So I believe he's right there on the right.
He was on the right. It's Jason Collins.
Oh, and he had a man too. Just didn't have time.
All right. So we have a sack there. I said Jason Collins. I was thinking about last year. That was Jaquan there far back. My apologies, Jaquan. And we have Coach Redbeard's already looking to the sidelines here. He's looking for some answers, see who could give him some answers. And we had a full sale change of individuals right there. We have 5 wide.
Could potentially be a draw.
This definitely could be a draw. We have a scenario here where they're not looking for that. That's exactly what it is. Good call there. Landon Hurst with the Monday morning quarterback call there. Good job.
Didn't quite work out, unfortunately.
Quarterback Carter Richardson, take it down. No gain. We are at 3rd and 19. 5 minutes, 12 seconds to go. 0-0 between the Flyers of Franklin County and the Jaguars of North Laurel. We are in a shotgun set with Christian Moore to the right. Moore's blocking, goes out in passing formation. That's going to be picked off by number 2 of North Laurel. It's going to bring it back to the 45-yard line of North Laurel. Again, the balls are slippery tonight.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna see that all night. I don't think that's the first turnover we see from this ball game. Okay, North Laurel will take over on their own 46-yard line. This is their second opportunity with the ball. 0-0, 4 minutes, 37 seconds here in the first quarter.
It's like we just talked about defense. You just got to go out there. And
just got to make stops.
Yep. Just do what you would as if it was a touchdown. Don't let the momentum change what you do. They're going deep.
They are going deep again, and then, oh! Delano Collins right there.
Back off, yeah. That would have been nice. Either way, good breakup, great coverage.
All right. We are at second down, 10 yards from the Jaguars 46. Flyers in the all yellow here. The North Laurel Jaguars in all white. Flyers, it's a screen pass to the right, and he is tackled immediately.
Here goes Delano Collins again.
Delano Collins is all over the field
He
tonight.
is.
Called his number more than 3 times already.
Yep. And was open for a touchdown on that double pass.
He was.
Had about a second longer to throw. Plays just take so long to develop. Sometimes you can't really get it off, but it was there.
All right, we are now 3rd and 8. The North Laurel 48-yard line. North Laurel get the ball, and almost intercepted.
Yeah. Still brings up 4th here.
We are at 4th down right now. Flyers defense is all over the place. They are flying around the ball. 3 minutes, 53 seconds left. 4th down and 8. North Laurel from their own 48-yard line. They are going to punt. Unlike some other teams, North Laurel huddles up before each punt. That's a little strange, but it's not unheard of.
Maybe run some fakes out of it or something.
Probably.
Sure,
and that ball is a high. Almost gets blocked. Short kick. That is a kick of about 22 yards net. Franklin County's going to take over at the 29-yard line. All right. Both teams have had the ball twice. Both teams have not done squat.
And looks like we got a quarterback change.
And we have a quarterback change.
We can switch that up here. That's Knox Barrett.
Ladies and gentlemen, number 9, Knox Barrett. This is a freshman.
Mm-hmm.
This kid has an arm like a rubber band.
Yes, he does.
I have rarely seen the arm strength of a freshman quarterback that you will see on Knox Barrett tonight. I saw Coach Redbeard looking around down there, Coach Eddie James. Coach Pirate Redbeard down there, and he was looking around for some answers. He's out on the field right now trying to give some last-second instructions. Coach is getting hyped. I think he knows this drive right here might be.
It's important.
This might set the pace for the remainder of the season.
Right.
You have freshman quarterback. You have a lot of pressure on your offensive line here. Your left tackle and right tackle are really going to have to show out right here.
Yeah.
Knox Barrett, 6-foot freshman, weighing in 135 pounds. And we have a
good run.
Sweep right there.
Oh, it's a flag.
Yep, and
there we go.
That's what I was afraid of right there. The first thing I was afraid of was you have 2 tackles there. Their job is to protect that quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
You have a kid who hasn't been hit yet in high school football.
No.
And this Flyer football team is a family. They want to take care of their own, and I'm sure that they were a little nervous on that first play. We'll see where we go from here. But a holding penalty right there.
That hurts. All the way back on the 21-yard line.
So we are going to be 2nd and 18. Oh, they're going to 1st and 18. I apologize. Replay first down here. Barrett in the shotgun. He's going to. It's a wide pass, and that ball is behind. They called that They called that a forward pass, but
maybe caught a little break right there. It was close, and of course we're not at the best angle to tell, but
no, we are not. We're gonna take it though. We don't have replays here, so we're gonna take it.
Well, if you like defense,
Oh yeah,
you're really
yeah,
enjoying
yeah. You're
watching
gonna
this
you're
game
gonna
right here.
enjoy this game right here. Tell me what it's like. You remember? It was a long time ago, but tell me, do you remember your first freshman or sophomore minutes when you played as a
Yeah,
freshman on
I
varsity?
started corner as a
Yeah.
freshman, and I didn't start running back, but our running back was hurt or so. I was back
Right.
at running back, but I started that first game for I don't even remember why. I think maybe our starter was hurt or something, and I think I scored the first time I got the ball, and that's not me bragging. That's how good of a team I had my freshman year, and
That was a
kinda
heck of a team.
yeah, kind of spoiled to be able to start my career at such a great on a great team. So.
Do you remember the butterflies you had going into a game like that?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Playing with big names and just kind of wanting to keep up with them and be able to show that I belonged out
We
there.
got
for
Christian
sure.
Moore here. Christian's going to take it to the left side, and once again, it is going to be slim pickings on the running and juking and jiving this game. It looks
Yeah.
like.
And I got to give North Laurel a little credit. They're the first team I've seen solo tackle Christian Moore.
Yeah, I've seen
It's abnormal to see
yeah,
that.
I've seen 23 and 57 both single-handedly tackle him, and that is not normal.
No. So they got some guys on their side too.
All right, so we are 3rd and 17, 2 minutes 44 seconds left. Clock is running 4 wide. Knox Barrett taking the snap here.
First drop.
And he is going to throw it deep, and it's caught!
Juice Robinson.
Juice Robinson with the catch.
Great throw, great catch.
That is a gain of 27 yards and a first down. I wasn't kidding when I was talking about this kid, Knox Barrett. Heck of a ball player.
I coached him last year, and it's like you said, one of the strongest arms I've ever seen out of a middle school kid.
It's
last year.
This is a
stronger.
This is a 15-year-old freshman, 14-year-old freshman, I think, and he has an arm on him like a cannon.
Yeah.
All right, Knox Barrett in the shotgun, gets the wide right snap, and the Christian has the ball. He's going to run it up the middle. It's going to be a gain of right at 1.5 yards. With a couple of 1 and 2 yard runs, he might be back to the positive on this side. We do have an injury on the field.
Well, that play was bad. That's the first time I heard the crowd getting into it, and first down, that wasn't a penalty. I mean, that pass alone was huge for Franklin County.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already and you are enjoying the broadcast, first of all, thank you for joining us. Second of all, if you wouldn't mind sharing and liking the broadcast so other folks can know where to find it, we greatly appreciate it. It is not only on my personal Facebook page, it is also on the Kentucky Report. Feel free to share that. The Kentucky Report is a Facebook page and group that deals with Kentucky sports, Kentucky issues, and Kentucky lives. Looking forward to getting that up and running with my buddy Craig Blanton, talking about some things that matter here in Frankfort and Franklin County and here in our great Commonwealth. All right, we are back to some action here. We are 2nd and 8 from the North Laurel 48, 1 minute, 55 seconds left. 0-0 up on the board right now. Knox Barrett, freshman, taking the snap here. And he drops it, and he will fall on it, and the ball squirted loose, and looks like the Flyers will retain possession.
That one
hurts.
Looks like a little nerves, Yeah. He didn't show it early, but he got it out of the way right there.
That was a pass play all the way.
Absolutely.
He was looking to get into his shotgun.
I think he got into his drop a little early before he caught the ball. I mean, it's like what I tell my receivers, catch the ball first. Obviously, saying old as time since they started throwing the ball. Can't take off running if you don't have it.
That's right. All right, we are 3rd and 13 on the Flyer 47, minute 10 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. We had a bit of a slide there from both sides of the line. Crowd's getting a little anxious. Drop back, long, deep pass by Knox Barrett, overthrew his man. He was double covered anyway.
I was gonna say, that might have been for the best.
Yeah, I think it probably was, to be honest with you. He had a man underneath and a man over top.
Yeah. At least now they can punt it down. And
Yeah,
hopefully,
we are 54 seconds remaining. And we are going to, looks like we are going to punt this ball away. Waiting on our,
we got some punter issues
Yeah.
going on.
looks like here comes Easton.
In his defense, he's probably not used to punting the ball. very
This
much
is
after
this
the
is his
past
first
couple
punt of the
games.
season.
Yeah.
First punt of the season for Easton Powell in game number 3. Flyers are doing just as well as the and we have an up snap
I was
to
wondering-
Christian Moore, and we are right at the line, and he is going to be a yard short. A gain of 12 by Christian
Yeah.
Moore.
And if nothing else, you pinned them back onto their side of the field
Right.
right there. So
We'd like to thank Franklin County High School for allowing us the space to be here today.
We'll take over 1st and 10 from their own 41-yard line.
all right.
North Laurel takes a snap. It is a handoff to the back, and he will gain 3 yards there on the left side. I will say that this week I heard that the entire defense had their blue jerseys taken from them. Coach Redbeard was all over them, and Coach Ledford
Was that
about
a
their
punishment?
It was a little bit of a lack of intensity.
I got you. Yeah.
I understand our 11.
Delano is number 11.
I understand that Mighty Mouse, Jeremy Walters, I was told to keep an eye on him, that he was going to have a big game, and we saw him come out of that play right there.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, we are at the end of the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen, and the score is 0-0.
Yeah.
Flyers have 2 timeouts remaining. North Laurel with all 3 of theirs given. We are looking at 2nd and 7 when the team switch fields here. Taking a look at the Franklin County Flyer cheerleaders.
And I don't think I noticed, but if you look at the lights, it's still raining.
It is still raining.
Yeah.
It is still raining.
Still putting a damper on things. Yeah. I didn't even realize that.
We have a whole new set of lights here at Benny Watkins Field.
New track as well.
We have a new track. 4 years into our new turf field, and this is the first full year of our new home side seats, along with the home side press box. So
That's right.
that's why that beautiful flyer is upside down instead of facing the
Yeah, right.
group here. All right, 2nd and 7, 12 minutes to go, second quarter. North Laurel is driving.
Handoff to
It's
the
going to be a
right,
handoff to the
and
right,
that's
and he's
blown
taken
up.
down way behind the
Great
line.
play right there.
For 28, Cooper Robinson.
Ball down on number 52, Xavier Brown.
Yep.
I'm going to give it up to Xavion Brown right there. Quick on his feet.
Yes, he is.
1 yard.
They call him Zay. He's a playmaker. For
He
sure.
is, yes. Some folks say he's a little undersized, but I think he's fitting right into that role.
He
That's
makes
what they say about a lot of our players,
Right.
but we end up showing out no matter.
Yep.
North Laurel throws it out. Oh, that hit him in the hands. Campbell unable to come down with it. He saw nothing but pay dirt.
He's going to beat himself up about that one.
He will. He's going to think about that one all night.
That one probably
Doesn't matter if
won't
he's
make
with his
mistakes.
family, with the girlfriend. He's going to be thinking about that one all night.
That's not going to be fun to watch on film, but
I'd say the
nonetheless,
boys-
he's in the right
I'd say the
spot.
boys are going to get on him
Right.
on Sunday about that
for
one.
sure.
Yeah.
But he brings up a
He
fourth
did.
down,
He
so-
brought up 4th down. He was where he needed to be. He knocked that ball down, and that's all that matters. 4th and 10. North Laurel has the ball on their own 42-yard line. Same spot Franklin County was at, just about. And
Yep.
looks like we have.
I believe that's Delane.
Is that Delano back there? There he is. He just showed his number to us. We appreciate that. Almost a block again. I think the Flyers are going to get in on one later this game. And that hits Delano right in the mask, and he has to pick it up. And
gains a couple yards.
whew, that's a dangerous one right there. Oh, it was Juice Robinson. Nah, that was Delano. That was Delano. We were right. We were right all along. We're gonna take the win on that one over old Terry Johnson on that one.
Juice did make that big catch earlier, though.
He's a legend. Terry Johnson is. We have to take the wins or we can get them, right? So, all right, the Flyers going to start out on their own 33-yard line. 11 minutes, 13 seconds to go. Flyers looking for any scoring. Both teams are looking for scoring. 0-0 here in the second quarter.
Come out in the wishbone here.
Coming out in the wishbone. Harking back to the days of Nebraska versus Oklahoma in the Red River Shootout. And Christian Moore just eating up yards here. He's going to get 5 yards on that. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
And that's a good pickup.
It is a good pickup.
Yeah.
We're going to be 2.5, 3 yards in a cloud of dust all night here. I think it's, and when I say a cloud of dust, I mean lots of slippery water vapors
Turf
behind
pellets.
you. Yeah, turf pellets. Back in the wishbone again. Coach Pirate Redbeard may be going to this long term, and there we have Jaquan. The ball comes loose.
We got
the Flyers fall on it. Looks like they are going to mark that at the 49-yard line. That is going to be a first down, thanks to the quick hands of number 24, Christian Moore there. Doesn't get the ball, and he's still looking for it everywhere. Got a nose for it all the time. We are in an offset formation here. Christian Moore gets the ball, and we have the first soul that has been taken from Christian Moore tonight, number 10 on.
I thought he was going to break loose.
I did too. I really thought he was. He was blending in with the rest of the pack. I thought he had one jump over him. That's the Christian Moore we're used to seeing here. Going to get a handoff here. It's going to go up the middle, and it's going to be 9 yards.
Number 26,
Jack Oldham.
Good run, Jack. That young man as well.
He's going to be a heck of a ball player too.
Yeah.
Flyers are not going to be hurting for some good ball players for the next couple of years.
Absolutely not. Got a great Elkhorn bunch.
I tell you what, we could talk about them all night.
One of the best middle school teams I've seen, and
well, the 8th grade team was the 7th grade state champion. So anybody playing them right now isn't going to have.
They're handling business so far. Got a fullback dive.
And we got a fullback dive here. Going to be a gain of 2.
That's going to be a first.
It is going to be a first down. Flyers just dominating the line here. It looked like it took them a couple of times to get ready, but I think they are back in the swing of things.
Sliding up the wishbone, running it down their throat.
All right, we are 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line. That is going to be a run by Christian Moore. He comes on the right side. He is knocked out at the thighs after a gain of about 7 yards there.
Slow to get up there.
He is slow to get up. He's worked hard to get just about 17 yards of positive running all night. I don't care if it's snowing. I don't care if it's raining. I don't care if it's hailing. I don't care what it's doing. If you're able to keep Christian Moore under 50 yards in the first half of a ball game, I'm not saying that they have yet, but they up to this point they have.
They are good tacklers. Yeah,
they are definitely good tacklers. Sure. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Kyle Thompson, Landon Hurst here. We are at Benny Watkins Field watching the Franklin County Flyers versus the North Laurel Jaguars. North Laurel's just taken their first time out of the first half here. 8 minutes, 31 seconds remaining in the first half. As we count down here in the second quarter, Franklin County 0, North Oldham 0. This is Franklin County's 4th time with the ball, and this is the best drive they've put together so far. Neither team has been able to put anything together, save for that one pass that we saw from Knox Barrett to Juice Robinson. It's the big gain of the night so far.
And I wouldn't be surprised here soon to see one of these tight ends leak out. Just keep pounding them. Fake handoff, play action. A sweep here. It's got a seam. Still up. Still up.
Still up, and he dives for the line, and he's going to be 5 yards short.
Yeah.
It's just as slippery inside the broadcast area here as it is. I need to mind my business over here and quit messing with the camera. Jen has it under control. All right. Franklin County here. 8 minutes, 10 seconds to go. They're on the 4-yard line. First
Knocking
and
at the
goal
door.
from the 4. Knocking on the door.
Let's see here.
They are going
Out
to
to
snap it.
Christian
It's going to go
Moore.
Christian Moore. He's going to
in.
beat him to the
He's in.
touchdown. Christian Moore. The big fella. And ladies and gentlemen,
New lights.
new lights.
They look great.
Welcome to the Thunderdome.
Yeah. That is fancy.
Man, I tell you what. This is like a regular old.
Yeah.
A regular old. I don't even know what to say. It's like being at Kroger
I was gonna
Field.
say, it reminds me of a college game.
Yeah. It's like being at Clickless Stadium up there.
Yep. Come a long way from when I was.
Oh,
playing
now we got
seven.
fireworks. Holy guacamole. And that is up, and it is good, ladies and gentlemen.
Run them lights.
7 minutes, 55 seconds left. Run them lights again. Franklin County 7, North Laurel 0. Thank you again for joining Kyle Thompson and Landon Hurst here tonight with you. We are very happy you are here with us. This is our first opportunity to live stream the entire game, not just our ugly faces for the first
Yeah,
time.
right.
A lot of happy people tonight to be able to see the ball game. We want to thank our corporate sponsors. First of all, we'd like to thank, we're going to do this in the order that I actually received the folks that actually sent these
There
in.
you go.
We are going to thank Lee Brick and Block, located at 127 South Frankfort, Kentucky, your one-stop shop for concrete, block, brick, landscaping, pavers, manufactured stone, and fire pits. Lee Brick and Block Products has been serving Frankfort and surrounding areas since 1959. Give Lee Building Products a call at 502-223-2327. All right, resetting the game here. It is 7 minutes, 55 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Easton Powell lays into it. And we have a
Great
big
coverage.
tackle at the 20-yard line.
Great coverage right there. Tackle.
Like number 15 there.
Right down to number 15, James Harris.
There you
Big
go.
James Harris.
Yep. Good work, young man. Great coverage right there.
Once
Good
again, this is where those kids are going to get the opportunity to
right.
make some waves as
job.
them.
Exactly. That's exactly what you need to do too. Like North Laurel.
All right,
run a-
North Laurel's going to.
their version.
They are running their own version of the wishbone with
Yeah.
2 men up, and they hand it over. And
Did
I don't know if they watched the film or not, but you better have either a speedster or somebody that's awful dominant
Yeah.
with this Flyers defense. Number 13, big old Luke Toothaker getting in there.
There you go.
Oh, they're gonna get, was that Jeremy?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I take it back.
Another big name on this
That
defense.
Jeremy Walters is a stud,
Absolutely.
little mighty mouse there. I say that with
Ferocious.
actual love and affection. I think
Oh,
that
yeah.
kid is just a workaholic
Yeah.
down there.
Another.
And again, right up the middle and
Stuff.
just stop behind the line again. It's going to be a loss of another half a yard. We're at 3rd and 11.
I'm sure the coaches are telling them to watch a play action here. Kind of what I thought the Flyers would do, but didn't need to. 2 handoffs right up the middle. fake a handoff and leak out a tight end or something. So hopefully these DBs are not falling asleep back there.
3rd and 11, 6 minutes, 35 seconds remaining in the second quarter here. Flyers on top 7-0. We're working out the kinks here. We will have a scoreboard up at some point. Hopefully, and it's going to be a pass play, and it
Wet ball
hit him
drop.
in the worst spot right there in the
Yeah.
hands.
Yeah.
Wasn't expecting that. I don't know if he doesn't usually hit him in the hands or what was going on there, but 4th down, 11 yards to go from the 19-yard line, their own 19-yard line. 6 minutes, 25 seconds left. They're going to be punting. We've got Gottschall and Juice Robinson back now. You have this a little bit of a safety punt return here when you have wet turf and wet balls and all sorts of other things that can happen here. Good snap, punt by North Laurel. And again, another very, very short kick. It goes out of bounds. That is a kick for a whopping, wow,
Yeah.
four net yards. That is a 4 net yard kick. That's the one thing.
Too.
The one thing that North Laurel could not do at that time is to give Franklin County a short field, knowing they had just
This momentum.
they had just built that momentum.
Yeah, not what you needed right there if you're North Laurel, but
It really
great for the
isn't.
Flyers, of course.
Number 24, Christian Moore. Number 4. Nope, we're gonna switch that out.
Nope. Looks like
We're gonna get Jack.
26 is Jack Oldham.
We're gonna get Jack Oldham come in, and number 24. We're gonna have the wishbone again.
Yeah.
If I had to guess, you're gonna see Christian Moore right here. There's a snap, and he actually gives it to Jack Oldham. Jack Oldham in the middle. He's gonna get 12 yards
Yes.
right off the take. That's gonna be a first down run by Jack Oldham. We do have a flag on the play, although none of the officials are actually backing up. Oh, now we're discussing it. Now we're gonna get a call. We have a block. Yeah, we have that's an odd call. Block below the waist on the defense. Looks like it's a chop block.
Yeah.
Probably on the line there.
I was gonna say
That is a dangerous
so
play
they're
right
gonna
there
go
on
back
with.
free, which he can't do.
And of course, this entire, well, now they're, even though they called it,
I guess it's from the original line of scrimmage. Excuse me.
I don't
having the proper football knowledge.
I mean
there, 'cause
that was
sure.
that was the strangest call. They're going to call first down no matter what. So go ahead and take the.
Let Jack get them
Yeah,
stats on
that's right
there, but maybe not anymore.
Jack, we saw it. We know we saw your hustle.
Your team
We saw
player,
you,
I
kid.
know,
That's
but
right.
it's
That's
always
right.
good.
Everybody wants their stats. Though.
Yeah, for sure.
That's right. All right, 6 minutes, 13 seconds. Reset it here. Once again, I don't think the officials know what they're doing. You and I looked at each other like we hadn't seen something like that. I think they're trying to figure out exactly what happened. You had one official essentially grab the ball and go all the way back to the original line of scrimmage.
The white hat about
and the white hat has had him move the ball
chop block on there. Okay,
another yard up.
Yeah. So I think they did give the run to Jack.
I think they did too. Yeah.
It would have been about the same spot either way.
All right, so we have a snap to
good move.
Jaquan. Jaquan Crawford over the left-hand side right there.
And it wasn't first and goal. He might have been close to the first. Okay, he's 2 yards away from the first. So they can still get a first down right here, too.
All right, yeah, we are. Because they started him at the 12-yard line. So it's going to be 2nd and about 2 from the 4. They can still get a first down. Franklin County is in no hurry.
No.
Right now. They're in no hurry. And quite honestly, I don't blame them.
Right.
Don't give them a ton of time, and if they get the ball, and 5 minutes 20 seconds
Yeah.
left in the second quarter, Franklin County up 7-0. There's a snap to the wishbone, going to give it to the fullback, and there's that first down we talked about he could get. And we got a little bit of talking back and forth. Somebody talking about somebody's mama right there, and next thing you know, they're going to back them up.
It looked like to me a block. Both guys were kind of fighting and didn't want to
Didn't
be
want
the
to.
first to give up.
That's right.
And kept going after the whistle. So we'll see which side it's on here.
That's what we call an ego penalty right
Yeah,
there. It's
it
all
is.
right. It's all right. It's early in the season.
Yeah.
They'll learn.
I'm not mad at the aggression, but just
Nope.
the timing of it wasn't
Nope.
great.
It looks like they're going to. I have no clue, to be honest with you. They're going to mark it off on Franklin County. Yep.
Yeah.
It's going to be a 15-yard penalty.
Yeah.
Boy, that hurts.
That does hurt.
That one hurts. When you are looking at the goal line and you've got Christian Moore as your tight end in your backfield, you feel like you can score from the 2-yard line at any time.
Sure.
Now you're backed up to the 16, 17-yard line here.
It is first down.
First and goal from the 17-yard line.
First and goal from the 17. First time you'll very rarely hear that. First and goal from the 17 for the Flyers. Flyers up 7-0, 5 minutes, 10 seconds remaining. The officials had really let this game go for a while, and now they've gotten involved here in the second quarter.
Right.
All right, we are starting back up. We have the wishbone formation behind the quarterback. We have a snap. It's going to go to Jack Oldham again. He's going to go to the left-hand side, and he's – oh, is that Crawford? Number 4? I apologize. Jaquan.
Number 4, Jaquan Crawford.
Good spin move there.
Jaquan, it was a nice spin move. Got him an extra 2 or 3 yards. All right.
4 yards.
It is third and 13, third and goal from the 13, I should say. Second down. Second and 13, I apologize. Second and 13. Once again, the Flyers taking their time, up 7-0 here, 4 minutes, 25 seconds remaining. There's a snap. That's going to go to Christian Moore. Christian Moore is diving down to the 7-yard line. 4 minutes, 11 seconds remaining. Franklin County on top, 7-0.
They are making Christian earn every single yard tonight.
He really is. And Christian Moore coming out of last week's game with 5 touchdowns against Lexington Christian. He has 1 touchdown tonight. Once again, Franklin County playing up a division here against the North Laurel Jaguars. Flyers going to snap the ball in a shotgun formation, third and goal here from the 7-8 yard line. It is going to be a pass, and he throws it to the scoreboard. I think he was just getting rid of it right there. I think it didn't open up like he thought it was going to, and just got rid of it. He knew he had Easton Powell ready to come into the game, and Mr. Automatic, Easton Powell, inside the 30-yard line. The kid can hit anything.
You can't help but think about how you shot yourself in the foot there with that
That's
penalty,
right.
which probably would have been an easy.
It would have been an easy touchdown. Yeah, I mean, the first run, Jaquan had 5 yards. That would have been a touchdown easy.
But stuff happens. Like we were talking about on the defense, you got to just go and play the next play. That's what they're going to do here with the field goal.
We've got
something's going on holding them up.
Once again, I don't know if these officials have decided that they're going to stay in Frankfort tonight or what the deal is, but they are in no hurry to let this game move forward. 3 minutes, 31 seconds remaining, 4th and 8 from the 8-yard line. Flyers ahead 7-0. Flyers lining up for a 19-yard field goal.
Teams are running off.
And now we have a timeout by Franklin County. While we have a timeout here.
Waiting for the right time. Could have been what the holdup was. Call that.
Well, we have time here, ladies and gentlemen. Get ready, FCHS football fans. It's game day, and what better way to fuel up than a Da Vinci's Pizza pregame or halftime? Support your Flyers with a feast from Da Vinci's Pizza. Imagine sinking your teeth into their legendary pepperoni pizza or diving into their Da Vinci's masterpiece, loaded with all your favorite toppings. Da Vinci's Pizza, the unofficial, but it's pretty dang good, pizza of high school football. Score big with every bite. Call 502-352-1111 for Franklin County's #1 pizza. We are lining up now for looks like it is going to be a 19-yard field goal, 27-yard field goal, looks like, by Easton Powell, and it is no good. Pushed it to the left. 3 minutes, 24 seconds left. And Landon, I can't think that the weather might have had something to do with that. When you see a ball that's pushed like that,
Yeah.
a lot of times you have a bad snap or the ball just isn't handled quite right. Not laying any blame on those guys. This is a really difficult scenario when you
Yeah.
come in with an environment like
Right.
this. You've got a really good team you're playing against, and Franklin County was 1 yard away from pay dirt.
I was gonna say I don't mean to beat a dead horse, but
No,
still,
that
can't be happy.
that
with
horse ain't dead
penalty
yet.
down there.
Keep beating
Yeah.
it. Take him to the glue factory. All right, it is the 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line, and that's Caden Campbell coming up with a big stick right there.
You know, I think that might have been Cohen right there, actually.
Oh, it was Cohen Taylor. Thank you for correcting me. I tell you what,
I'll
Franklin County has these jerseys, and it is
It's hard to read
tough
the
to
numbers.
read
It
the
is.
numbers.
We apologize.
We
did
do.
not get you or your family member's name.
Yeah, that it is all unintentional, and I'll blame it all on Landon.
Yeah, that's me.
All right, so we have everybody threw their flags, and we have a false start.
Okay, I was gonna say it's hard to tell. Both teams
Yeah,
ran the play, but they didn't snap it, so I don't know who's
the Flyers ended up
was first right
making
there.
out there with the 5-yard penalty on the Jaguars. It's going to back them up again right at the 20-yard line. 2nd and 10. The big crossing route right there is all for naught as they're backed up 5 yards from the previous line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 here from the 20-yard line. There is a long snap. He's going deep and
over.
Oh, and at the last second there.
That's offensive pass interference. It should be.
Yeah,
Looks like a flag did come in there. So I understand the kid's frustrated. As a former receiver myself, I get it, but you can't.
That's just nonsense.
Same way they can't put
yeah.
you down. Yep. So that's gonna hurt North Laurel right there.
I will tell you, ladies and gentlemen, we have a significant amount of good ball players on either side of the field here, and yet when you're playing a good ball club and a tight game early in the season, you start to see some maturity levels when it comes to both teams and their and how well they're coached up.
Right.
And here,
I'm sure he's going to hear about that one on film as well.
There's
same as it was the other way around.
No doubt.
To go for us.
It's gonna
hurt them right there.
Back them up half the distance to the goal line. Will make it 2nd and 20 from the 10-yard line. 2 minutes 34 seconds remaining. Flyers up 7-0 off a run to the right side by Christian Moore for his 6th touchdown in 2 games. North Laurel gets a long snap and that is dropped. That was a forward pass. That one was for sure a forward pass. The one that Franklin County that we saw earlier that knocks through may not have been, but
if you're on defense, anytime it hits the ground,
that's right.
With whistle, just pick it up.
There were 5 Flyers right there. They were gonna get that ball no matter what. Yeah.
Forward or not. All right.
Those defensive guys, they get excited when they see that ball is about 1,000 feet wide when you see it that
big.
They
pick it up or
that's right.
Stops the pass. Those defensive guys are always going to celebrate.
And they are going to talk about it when they get to the line.
You'll hear about it for sure.
I'll tell you, we've called Luke Toothaker's name one time, and he almost got the running back in the backfield, and they swallow him up there.
Yeah, looks like they tried to run a draw right there.
Flyers are likely to call their last time out right here, and they do.
Yeah, down this deep.
That's going to put the old kibosh on this old drive here by the North Laurel Jaguars. 2 minutes, 22 seconds remaining. 4th and 20 from the 10-yard line. Flyers ahead 7-0. Ladies and gentlemen, just to recap, we started about 25 minutes late. If you're just tuning in, wondering why it's still the first quarter, we started about 25 minutes late because we had a deluge of rain come through. I was looking for Noah in that ark, and I did see a couple elephants walk by earlier. That made me a little nervous, but so we started a little late. The field is hopefully drying up now and drying up over the over halftime, and you may see a totally different ball game at that point.
Could be completely different play styles coming back out. That's a good point. Although I will say, if you're Franklin County, getting in that wishbone and just pounding the ball seems to be working. I don't know how much I'd change up something that works until they stop it.
Number 1, Collier Mills.
I would like to say to my daughter, no, the answer to that question. All right, so here we are again. We're resetting.
Franklin County's going to go for a block here.
They are. They're going all out. They've gotten really close a couple of times. Oh, that's a false start. They're going to back them up again. The left tackle there.
A little jumpy.
Left side's a little jumpy. When you have 10 guys, 9 guys in the box right there,
Easy to get a little
it is a little get anxious right there. You want to get up into your.
And that's interesting because this might be, depending on how far back their punter stands, they're at the 5. If they're usually at 15, you can't do that right now because you'll be
You
out
really
of bounds.
can't.
So
You really can't.
this could mess up.
This is
time.
This is going to be incredibly difficult. All right, so
They got it.
they almost got to him.
I called it a little too early, but we got a return.
We do. Delano's got the ball. Delano's got to the right side. He's a speedster. He's down to the 30. He's down to the 25.
He's still loose.
5 touchdown, Franklin County. No flags. No flags. And welcome to Thunderdome again, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. You get used to seeing them lights.
I tell you what, that was exciting.
That was. That's
It is hard to cut on this
I was
field.
going to say earlier, we mentioned something about how usually he can make those cuts.
That's right.
Slip. It seems like you're right. It must be drying out.
I think it's drying out a little bit. I'd say these players are going to go in. They're going to may even change shoes, but they're going to make sure that they're. We'll have to wait for the fireworks. I think they went up a little early. I think they're supposed to be after the.
They did it right at the kick last time. I think that was unintentional.
All right, Easton Powell in for the extra point. It is up, and it is good. Mr. Automatic. 2 minutes, 6 seconds remaining. Franklin County 14. The North Laurel Jaguars 0. 2 minutes remaining here in the second quarter.
People are asking for the fireworks in the crowd.
There is no fireworks.
And I'm seeing them as well, but I think they maybe had one loaded up, and that's all we're gonna get tonight.
I think that might be all we get. So, ladies and gentlemen, Simplify T is Kentucky's premier cybersecurity and managed IT services for your business, bringing decades of enterprise level expertise and services to your business. Dial 502-783-6630. 502-783-6630 to get in with Simplify T. All right. 2 minutes, 6 seconds remaining. Franklin County's going to kick off here. Easton Powell is going to be laying some leather to the ball here and sends it deep. That's going to go into the end zone and out of the end zone. Yeah, that's what we need right there. That's exactly what you need. When your defense is smoking along like that, don't give them a chance.
No.
Don't give them a chance.
Yeah. So, dry weather, starting to see a little bit of the Flyers be expected tonight.
I think we're starting to see it now.
Which is a good thing, and also, I mean, you never know. Playoffs, it might be rainy. So
that's right. You got to be ready.
Coaching points. Yeah.
I mean, we do get a cold November rain.
That is true.
As old Axl Rose used to sing for
Yeah.
Guns N' Roses there. That'd make your mom really proud. We mentioned Guns N'
Yeah.
Roses, right?
So
So
she might be disappointed. It took me a second.
that's
to-
right.
to
That's
get the
right.
reference,
I
but
know.
I'm there now. I got you.
Axl Rose doesn't look like Axl Rose did in 1992. I'll tell you that much. All right. There's a long pass there, and there's going to be a penalty. That's
Yeah.
going to be on Walters. But let me say this. That ball wasn't catchable.
That's what I was
That
gonna
ball
say.
was so uncatchable. It's
It
ridiculous.
was not, and I think the receiver had a little acting
I,
class or
I,
something.
I think he
dramatic.
did. I think he did. I think he.
I think Walters was just kind of
I think the
had
receiver.
his hand there, just let him know, I'm here. But
I think the receiver there probably takes drama class in the second half of his school day. Corbin's known for their plays and games. So we are now pushing it to the 35-yard line. 15-yard penalty. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 35. 2 minutes, 2 seconds remaining. Yes, just 10 seconds has come off in the last 2 plays. 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line for North Laurel here. North Laurel, say that 10 times quick. Flyers up 14-0. They are in a shotgun set.
got a blitz here. And
Got a blitz coming up, and he
almost
comes to
gets
the left side. They get him anyway, and
Yeah.
that's
Luke
big
Toothaker.
number nasty 13, Louis Tooth.
There he is. A little help from Juice Robinson.
Luke Toothaker, a 6'5", 225 yard or 25 pound senior, not 225 yard. That would be weird. 225 pound senior. And with 1 minute, 32 seconds remaining, it is 14-0 Franklin County over North Laurel. Clock is running here at 24-23. They're in the shotgun set. He takes it. And he's going to pass it over. It is.
Got that one.
He did receive it, and then there's a belly-to-back suplex.
City.
Full suplex there.
City, baby.
That is once again Hunter Gottschall there,
Yeah.
number 17.
He's ferocious.
He's
like
had a big game. Hunter
Yeah.
Gottschall's had a big
He's
game.
not the biggest guy, but you
he's not.
want to line up against him.
Number 14 and number 17. You don't
He
want to hit
is
these linebackers.
ferocious.
They are
Yeah.
not going to let either one of them go. Flyers in their 3-4 defense here. We got Gottschall getting ready to come over the. You might have a couple of blitzers here. They're going to make North Laurel beat them with the pass.
They might. They do.
They do. They send them in.
one.
They send the whole house.
I was gonna say.
And that is number 7, Caden Campbell.
Yeah. And he, ironically, wasn't even the one showing blitz.
It was not the one showing blitz. He was
blitzer.
laying back.
Sitting back.
14, 13, 12, 11, 10 seconds remaining. They're going to let this clock run out. And Franklin County is going to take a lead into halftime over 5A powerhouse North Laurel Jaguars, 14-0. And there's our halftime. Franklin County has dominated on the line of scrimmage. Their defense has looked impressive over the 5 possessions that North Laurel has had.
Defense is dominated pretty much the whole game, and offense came alive in the second quarter.
They really did. They really did. Thank you for joining us for the first half. Right now, we are going to set the camera up and let you hear from the Franklin County Flyer Band.
The players now close out our A++ season opening show with a part of our trilogy tribute to some of rock's greatest hits of the 80s, performed by our own mighty Flyer Marching Band. Widely recognized as a worldwide smash hit and one of the greatest MTV videos ever made, this synthetic pop hit from 1985 won every music and video award imaginable and was #1 on the U.S. Billboard Hot 100. The very favorite song of the president of the Kentucky AHA fan club, our own principal, Mr. Chris Tracy. He thinks you'll love it too. From the Norwegian group AHA, here's Take On Me. Ladies and gentlemen, your officials for tonight's game, your referee, Mr. Darrell Douglas, your umpire, Mr. Scott Collison, your head linesman, Mr. Jeremy Dixon, your line judge, Mr. Josh Ford, and your back judge, Mr. Keith Ballett.
Thank you and welcome back to Benny Watkins Field here at Franklin County High School, where your Flyers lead 14-0 against the Jaguars of North Laurel High School. We talked a little bit about it, but as Landon gets something to drink, he's parched. It's been a really long night. Landon hasn't talked this much in about 4 years, only on a football field, right?
Oh, I had to have that. Yeah.
Right. Burger was good, but burgers are salty.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good.
Gatorade can't fix.
Oh, we have trouble up in here now. I want to go ahead and thank the Franklin County High School band. Sorry that we couldn't get the sound for you guys at the very beginning of that, but we got it there in the last couple songs and playing one of my all-time favorites, Aha, by Take On Me there at the end. Sounding good.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, the Thompson family represented in the band again. My stepson Ryder. And then we have Landon coming up next year. He'll be in the Flyer band, and obviously that's a organization that's near and dear to my heart. I know that you weren't a band guy. Your brother Aiden was a drummer. He's a heck of a drummer.
Still one of us was in.
He is. You're more of the rap kind of guy, right?
I don't know.
That's gonna be one of our lead-ins next week. It'll be one of your rap songs. I'm gonna have to try to find one of the clean versions. Do you have a clean edit we can use for one of those? No.
Good luck. I
Okay,
was
all right.
about 16, 17 years old and thought I was a lot cooler than I was.
Oh,
So,
come on now.
yeah.
Come on now. Ain't nothing cooler than being a firefighter. I'll say that much right now. And that stash you got going on is epic.
I've been working on it. Yeah, I'm not one that grows a real thick stash, but it's enough.
It's
for me.
coming in. It's
Yeah.
impressive.
Thank you.
It's impressive. I'd like to thank the Frankfurt Fire Department and the Franklin County Fire Department for making it chic to go back with the one more thing I can't do is
Yeah.
grow out the old mustache there. So thanks for making me feel inept at that as well. So thank you. I appreciate it. They gave both teams an extra 3 minutes. It took a little while to get off the field. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, here at Franklin County Field in Frankfort, Kentucky, we received 2 storms that passed by just before kickoff, and then during the first half, we got another little rainstorm that came through, made this turf field awful slippery. It looked like we weren't down there, obviously, but it made it tough to made it tough to watch a couple of times. So, but we are back up and we're rocking and rolling, and we're gonna see where things take us here in the second half. Right now, Flyers up 14-0. Minute remaining here at halftime. Coach Pirate Redbeard going out to the middle there. I assume he's probably telling them that he didn't mean what he said. He's sorry that his mouth got away from him.
Out of anger.
He spoke out of anger. He wasn't really. He needs a fresh start. Yeah. So they did give him a pat on the back. Probably told him to get the heck away from him. They have nothing to say to him. So we shall see.
So Luke Toothaker getting the crowd amped up. The exact guy you want to see as the Flyers go on defense.
I tell you
being
what.
ready to go. So.
I'll tell you what, Luke Toothaker gets me fired up. I mean, that guy, as I was saying earlier, 6'5", 225, all muscle.
He's an animal.
Yeah. And kid went to bed one night, woke up. It's like the movie Big with Tom Hanks. You know, he's just a teenage kid with acne on his face and woke up a full grown man.
Yeah.
Took him a couple years to kind of grow into that body.
Right.
But now he has 11 or 12 Division I offers from different programs.
A lot of Ivy League too.
A lot of Ivy League, which is really impressive. Flyers are going to be kicking off here in the second half. They did receive the ball first in the first half and absolutely did nothing with it in the first quarter. Into the first quarter.
Neither team did, really.
No, neither team did the first.
Couldn't get a grip on the ball, quite literally and figuratively. They just couldn't.
I think it's drying out now. I think we're going to see a different ball game here. Christian Moore with just under 50 yards rushing, and he's going to come alive. That ball is just absolutely destroyed through the end zone.
The blow up back there.
A lot of additions here. We're going to be between the hedges here shortly. We're going to have them on the other end as well, and You can see the hedges leading the team out there. We've got some small boxwoods over there. They're going to grow up real nicely.
Yeah, there you go.
It's gonna look amazing in a couple of years. It already does. This stadium's amazing, and I
I
know they're
will put in a request for a better homeside bathroom situation.
homeside bathroom
Got
situation needs to
the
be
trailer bathroom
picked
still.
up. Yeah, it really does. All right. Starting out the 20-yard line here, North Laurel has the ball there in the shotgun. It's going to be a pass to start off with, and it is caught, and only a gain of 3 yards right there.
Great deal. I mean, good catch. Give it to that receiver
Yeah.
because Juice Robinson was all over him as soon as the ball got there. But still, like you said, only a gain of 2. Can't be too bad about that.
I think we also ought to ask for Coke products, but I think it's a school contract issue. We'll get into that one. All right. We are at 2nd and 7 here at the 23-yard line.
Score.
It is 14-0. Franklin County over the Jaguars in North Laurel. That ball is thrown behind him. Maybe we weren't far off when we said hitting him in stride was abnormal for them in the first half. He kind of dropped it, wasn't expecting it. 11 minutes, 15 seconds remaining, 14-0 Franklin County.
And I'll tell you, they're lucky Juice didn't get both hands on that because the ball tipped and almost went right into his hands, which with his speed probably would have been 6 the other way. But they stay alive here. 3rd down, about 7.
They're down 7. That ball's loose, and the quarterback falls on it. We've got all sorts of whistles going on here.
Center snapped it.
The center snapped it. They weren't ready for it. And that ball's going to be all the way down to the 8.5, 9-yard line.
Yeah. Break for the Flyers here. You want to see them capitalize.
That is
again.
I said it in the first half. I'll say it again. There's a couple things you don't want to do right there. First thing is not get any yards, not take any time off the clock. That's exactly what they did.
You know, aside from turning it over, that's about the worst thing.
That's the absolute worst thing they could have done. Right.
So.
Their punter is averaging about 9 yards on the night.
Yeah, he's not having a great night.
He is not having a great night. Ball's slipping out. It's going towards the sideline.
Yeah.
He is kicking it to the right. He's got a long field on this side, so we'll see. And he almost gets another one there.
Got a hold of that one a little bit more, but still out of bounds.
That ball is out of bounds at the 28-yard line.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what to do when.
I don't know if there's a game plan of trying to kick it to the sideline, but
clearly they're doing everything they can to not give the specialists for Franklin County any chances. Delano did.
Yeah, and so I wouldn't be surprised if they're intentionally keeping it away from him. But you give this offense the ball on the 30-yard line.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not necessarily a great alternative.
All right. 10 minutes, 25 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. 14-0 Franklin County.
Comes in motion, speed sweep too.
It is a speed sweep to Delano. He's going to come out to the right side. He's got it. He's got it inside, and he can stay on his feet. He's down to the 6-yard line. We have the real world angle here for MTV. He just about ended up there.
He probably fell for about 10 yards.
He did. All he could think about was, I got 5 more yards.
Yeah. Hungry for the intel. It's always what you want to see in your ball carriers. Fighting to get in there.
All right, Franklin County. Franklin County's going to have the wishbone again.
Worked well earlier.
Sure did.
They blitz into it.
They did blitz into it, and they caught him in the backfield there. And it looks like that's Jaquan Crawford that's taken down there behind the line.
Almost pulls off a really cool get up right there.
It's great.
Yeah. Probably didn't get enough grip on the turf.
Yeah.
Because you don't try something like that unless you know you can do it. So I'm sure he's done it before.
All right. Once again, it is 2nd and 12. Ball's on the 12. 2nd and goal. Ball's on the 12 there. We got 2 backs back there. They're going to hand it to
Got a scene.
Is that Jaquan? Did he get
Yeah.
in?
Oh, they're gonna stop.
Oh, they're gonna show him. I don't think his
I
knee
think
ever hit
I thought he rolled over.
I thought he
on top of
rolled
the
over the-
defender. Yep.
the defender. I think they missed that one, guys.
Yeah.
All right, 8 minutes 40 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. It's gonna be 3rd and goal from the 1 yard line.
They can stay disciplined here. Last time they got a penalty. Kept
They
it
sure
down in the
did.
end zone.
Gonna
Let's
snap
get
it.
to
Oh,
to
they
the
gave it.
fullback.
They gave it to the
He's
fullback.
He's
Fullback
in.
is in.
The whole
Is that Hunter
box, and
Gottschalk?
I have no idea. Yeah, let's see. Stick pile in there. I'm not sure who actually.
All I
had
see
it.
is offensive
Yeah.
linemen.
See, much guys
lifting each
celebrating.
other
I
up.
like it though.
That's right.
It's a team sport right there.
That's a touchdown for
For everybody.
Franklin County.
There's the
20 to nothing.
fireworks,
There's the
yep.
fireworks, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Thunderdome once more time. All right,
Yeah.
20 to nothing here. 8 minutes 26 seconds remaining here in the third quarter.
Number 78, Malcolm Lawson was sent. Number 7,
Caden Campbell holding. Easton Powell's going to kick it here. And it's up. And it's good. With 8 minutes 26 seconds remaining, it's your Franklin County Flyers up 21. North Laurel, nothing.
This home side starting to come alive a little bit here. They're seeing what they expected to see.
They are starting to come alive.
There they all are. Yeah, somebody went out and bought some at halftime.
That's right. Still got those guys sitting up at the over here on
Yeah. Phantom.
yeah,
Yeah.
Phantom. Yeah. Just trying to think of what it was right there.
Yeah.
Marcel's right. I'm glad you thought of it. I was gonna say they just shut the one down on Stedmantown. I mean, right next to the BP over there. It seems like that it was open for 4 weeks after
Oh yeah.
after July 4th.
Yeah.
So 8 minutes 26 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Franklin County up 21 to nothing. They will be kicking off here to North Laurel. North Laurel is pushing it for positive yardage at this point. They have just been going backwards all night. Folks, this is a 5A team, 2-0 coming in here. Had just won a couple of really close games, but this is a good program with some Division I talent on it. And there's your Division I kicker there, Easton Powell. Just
Into the helmet.
I mean, I don't know if he's got some anger right now, but he made that football feel it.
He missed a field goal. That
He missed a
doesn't
field
usually
goal.
miss,
That's right.
so-
He doesn't usually miss, Mr. Automatic there. So
Of course, that was when it was all raining and stuff.
it
but
was.
I'm sure he doesn't care about
No,
that.
he
wants
doesn't.
to make it either way.
That's right.
Which is the right way to think. Can't control the weather out here.
Franklin County leads 21 to nothing here in the third quarter. North Laurel coming out to take their second possession here, the second half, starting at the 20-yard line in the shotgun,
Little
moving to the
option
right,
play.
little option play. Flyers all over, but he does gain some yardage. He's going to take it down to the 25-yard line. They had him in the backfield there. Probably should have laid wood there, and they missed out on him.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Delano is in the backfield there. He's tapping himself on the chest, kind of saying, "My bad."
Yeah, if it's.
I had him right there, missing.
I'm sure they do it the same way. The corner's supposed to come up and tackle that option guy, no matter what. Kind of got to just do your job when the team's running an option.
Got to stay home. Got to stay home.
Yeah.
All right, we are now 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line. In the shotgun, going to run it up the middle, and that is going to be a big gainer. That's going to be a first down. Going to take him to the 36-yard line. The official over there looks like he's doing a walk and turn test. Not real sure where he was going to start and stop that ball being marked, but he stopped at the 36-yard line.
Good tackle there by Corion to save a
Yeah.
touchdown potentially.
It really was.
Yeah, he had a steam on him.
That's the first run up the middle for positive yardage I've seen from North Laurel today.
They actually, Franklin County had Delano at linebacker there, and
They
they
did.
switched back out of it. I think they were trying to get a quick blitz off the edge, and
They're going to run the option to the left again, and now, he is met
Is what you need to
behind
do.
the line of scrimmage.
Stop the option right there.
Caden Campbell.
Number 28, Cooper.
I don't think he's going to run that play again.
Yeah, it didn't quite work as well as the first time. But
It genuinely didn't.
The textbook. I give kudos to the kid for holding on to the ball.
I tell you what, that was a big hit.
Yeah. As soon as he touched it.
And you could see all the way up here, you could see the Kentucky
Yeah.
defensive players licking their lips, thinking that ball's going to pop loose. I'm going to get one here. And he held on to it.
Yep.
2nd and 11 from the 35-yard line, starting out. And the
Draw
shotgun is
there
the draw
spins
up the
out
middle,
of
and he
tackle.
spins out of it, and he's going to be tackled at the line of scrimmage. This is going to be 3rd and 11 from their own 35-yard line, 34-yard line. It's going to be right at the 35. I'm just – you start out your first game, you're playing a team in Scott County who's a 5A team who has won a 6A championship, has won a 4A championship. You hold them to 6 points, and that was a late score they had. And now and then last week you give up 33 points, and here they're holding a good 5A program to no points again in the third quarter.
Yeah,
That's going to be a screen, and that screen was covered up from the very beginning.
I think nobody the receivers just went downfield blocking.
Yep.
You got to run a pass play.
Yeah, you really do.
You want to trick them thinking you're running a pass
You had one.
play,
You had one guy running across the middle there, and he was covered up by a guy underneath and a guy that could hit him as soon as he touched the ball.
Not telling anybody how to coach at all, but you got to kind of, if you're gonna run a screen.
Flyers are trying to get a guy off the field
feel it,
before
man.
they huddle up here. They had 12 men on. Looks like they've got 11 now.
They are gonna punt.
We're a
Looks
quarter way
like-
through the season. You got to know when you're on the field and not off the field at this point. They are going to punt. It's not been a good night from punting. That another disastrous punt right there. It is a net of 15 yards.
Yeah,
15-yard net right there. Franklin County's going to come out. 5 minutes, 50 seconds remaining. Franklin County ahead 21-0. They're getting the ball again. Coming back out here, we have number 9, Knox Barrett. And there's the Groove Train running in there. Number 24. Ladies and gentlemen, he is not tired. I can tell you that much. He's just imposing his presence on the other side. They wanted him to see him walking out there because he is about to get a whole lot of carries.
I'd say so.
It's time for
Pass.
Oh, it is going to be a pass. It's going to be deep. Oh.
Yeah, I think he made the wrong read there.
Yep.
Knox,
Yep.
personally, I think they'd both agree with me. He should have hit that number 3 receiver going across the middle. But he's again first varsity game as a 14-year-old.
Listen. This kid is impressive.
Yeah, he's going to correct that.
When I saw him in the spring game as an 8th grader, just standing on the sidelines, and what I've seen since then, him in practice, and his ability to read from the first, second, and third reads and go down to the 4th read, it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
I've never seen. You're just looking for a kid that's wide open as a freshman in high school, and he's not. This is a sweep to the left. Juice Robinson caught in the backfield there. He's caught behind the 50-yard line. Going to start out here at the 47, 46-yard line. Gonna mark him down at the 47. That's going to make this a 3rd and 13 from the 47. Franklin County leads 21-0 with 5 minutes, 18 seconds left. I think if Coach Pirate Redbeard had the opportunity, Eddie James, that is, to rerun these plays, I'd say he probably would have handed those balls off to Christian a couple of times.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Found ourselves in a kind of a passing situation here, so might get to see some more of this freshman talent.
Might get to see Knox's arm
some
here.
Kind of screen, maybe.
I think you might see a screen here. You might even see a corner over the Christian on the corner over the middle here. We don't know. We'll see. Up. We've got.
It looks like they were setting up a screen, so I'll give us points on that one. I think we were right. I don't know if they're going to change the play or not.
If I know Eddie, he'll run the same play. He doesn't care.
Yeah, right.
Just I'll put it out there. You see what I'm going to do, and we'll just line everybody up
Still
to see how we do.
it.
Yep. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty though. That's going to make it 3rd and 18 on their own 42-yard line for the Flyers. This is not a situation they wanted to be in. 4:45 remaining here in the third quarter. Franklin County ahead 21-0. Thank you all so much for joining us tonight. We can't thank you all enough. It's been overwhelming. The folks who have been watching, the numbers of folks who've been watching, and we thank you all very, very much for joining Landon and I. That ball gets loose. Pick it up. Pick it up. He does.
He's scrambling.
And he's going to go back. He's looking for Christian. He's looking for Christian. He's going to be sacked. Now we have a penalty, and this is going to be interesting. I think they're going to get him for holding.
Yeah. But you can only assume they'll decline.
Yep.
Well,
They're looking for,
lesson right there.
he's going to learn to throw that ball away.
Got to get that one out. Yeah.
It's going to be declined, even though the official really wants to walk that off. He wants to walk that 5 yards off like crazy. It must have a bet who's going to walk off more. I know, right? Went to all that extra schooling on weekends and everything.
Yeah.
I mean,
Dealt with some rain.
that's right. Dealt with some rain. He wants to get his exercise there.
It'll work.
4 minutes, 10 seconds remaining. Franklin County is going to punt here.
Got time back
He
there.
does.
He
And he
takes it.
lays into it.
As that's going to
I mean, that's a great Franklin County
It's
bounce.
higher.
It's going to go all the way to the 22-yard line.
Yep.
That one kick was all of North Laurel's kicks combined and about
Yeah.
doubled it.
Yeah. Smart play by him too. Holding that.
Just take
he
your
wasn't
time.
Getting the pressure. Yeah.
Just take your time and really
blitz. You got
take your time and lay it into that.
The longer you hold it back there, if you can't, that just gives your coverage guys to get down there, and there's no chance of them returning it.
It's another important lesson, another reason that it's so important to get these young players some reps.
Mhm.
Easton Powell has been kicking the ball, gosh, since
he
Aiden
got
left,
here,
it seems
yeah,
like, right?
right.
So it's just one of those things where we say it every week, but it's you get these freshmen some reps, and next thing you know, they're seasoned veterans. That's going to be a handoff up the middle, and once again, besides that one run up the middle where Franklin County oversold, they sold out and bought the wrong price there, and but you take that one play out, they've stopped everything right up the middle.
Wow.
And that's how it's been all season.
Yeah, and they've
This
done good in
defense
pass
is
coverage as well.
If you haven't seen the Flyers yet this season, they're fun to watch. But I tell you what, it's not the typical Franklin County team you've seen. There's a lot of running. There is some passing, but there's a lot of running. They pass to keep them honest now.
Yeah.
Christian Moore's fun to watch. Jaquan Crawford's fun to watch. And now you have some real specialists there on the outside. It's tough in an environment like this, but this defense is just nasty this year. They're going to run up the middle again, and they're going to get them. And it looks like that's big number 13, Luke Toothaker there. It was a bit of a late hit there, but they're going to let that go. It's going to be 3rd and 6 from the 25-yard line. Got to get to the 31 here. Do you drop back in the nickel here, or do you stay in your 3-4?
Yeah, I'll play the pass here. To be honest with you, I mean,
the run hasn't worked out all
there, and
no.
it seems like they're trying to pass and just not really getting it off. But
they're going to run it again. He's going to be tackled behind the line. It's going to be a loss of 3.
As soon as I said it,
yeah. Once again, Hunter Gottschall is in there like it's his job.
Yeah.
And he wants to get paid.
Right. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, this is a fun team to watch.
Yeah.
I will liken it to the defenses of your Franklin County Flyers. He didn't want to pass on you guys because if you didn't drill it right in there, you guys were going to come up with either a pick or you were going to hit somebody hard.
Yeah.
Run right through them. Same with this defensive line. This defensive line's nasty.
Yeah.
We haven't seen much in the secondary, but they're up the middle again. And that one is straight up in the air. That's the best one he's had, and it bounced
might have
back.
hit a Franklin County player.
Did it?
Yeah, I think it might have. Which
that's twice that Franklin County has allowed that to happen where it's hit a Franklin County player. They're going to get together and they're going to talk about this.
Yeah, you gotta. And I seen Delano back there trying to tell him to get away.
Yeah.
But I don't know whose fault it was. Maybe nobody's, but you got to figure that out.
You gotta figure it
can't
out.
Have that kind of thing.
Yeah.
You got to come up with a code or word or something and make everyone get away from the ball.
What word did you all use when you were in?
We used Peter.
Peter.
Yep.
Get away from Peter.
Yep. So
Our
if
family
you heard that, you just, I mean, even if you're on the sideline, just run out of
Run out of
bounds.
bounds.
Yeah, get out of
Just
the
get
way.
out of the way. Yeah. Our family crazy word is bananas.
Bananas.
If anything's going on, that's you yell bananas and you know
Yeah.
something's bad. We have to change it now.
I
Tim
don't
tells
know.
me so.
Secret's
Apparently
out,
the
yeah.
secret's out.
That's
That's good.
a hole.
That's got to be a hole. He
Yeah.
tackled. He tackled the right end.
Yeah.
Completely tackled the right
mean,
end there.
And that's, of course, we're biased, but I mean, even if I didn't know either of these,
I
teams,
mean,
would've
he-
called
I
that a
mean-
hold. You know, that was bad, but maybe we're wrong because the refs did not call
Maybe.
it.
Clearly we are.
Yeah,
Clearly we
right,
are wrong.
Right.
1 minute 17 seconds remaining. Franklin County up 21-0. Second down and 10 from their own 47-yard line. North Laurel has the ball. North Laurel Jaguars have struggled to put anything together, and it was a mistake like that they've been waiting for all night.
Yeah,
And
right.
we hope it doesn't come back and bite the
Yeah.
Flyers, but they've been pinned deep most of the game here. And the snap, they're gonna throw a screen, and it's behind. It was forward pass behind the line, but it
went behind once he hit his hands and did not cap. Was not meant to be a personal shot, but
it was not.
It is what it is. He
yeah,
got the ball and it started rolling back. So, but it was a forward pass initially.
It was initially, and comes up on 3rd and 10 here. Ball's on the 47-yard line. One minute, 14 seconds left. 3rd and 10 from the 47.
Yeah.
Franklin County leading 21-0.
But at this point of the game, even if you don't get this, do you go for it here? On
I mean, I think you probably do. You're 3 scores down, and you haven't done much. They're bringing the house.
All right now.
He's not turning around. He's got the man.
Like a big game.
Is that Corian, number 20 there?
Yeah, young guy out there, corner. Real talented, but he is young and just kind of the same we were saying. But
It's all right. I mean,
yeah.
make him beat you with the pass. You know, I mean,
Lesson learned. He'll go watch that on film.
Yeah, he will.
Practice technique or reads, whatever it was that went wrong. And
I think he knew he was beaten. He was doing everything he could to catch up with him.
and
Yeah.
That's what you do. If you're beat, you don't even look for the ball. You
Nope.
you just get to that man as fast as you can.
All right, we are 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line here. They're going to throw it, and that ball's almost picked off.
I think they went back to that same side.
I think they did.
A younger guy was out there, but they
It's Delano
found
Collins.
who
Yeah, was not who they
is
thought was
not-
going to be.
Yeah,
out there.
going to get.
That's one of
outran
those.
by
That's one of those
anybody.
where you get to the line and you check out of that one.
Yeah, right.
Omaha,
Yeah.
Omaha, as old Peyton would say, right? check,
Yeah.
and you come out of there. That one wasn't what they thought it was when they drew it up on the sideline. 43 seconds left. 2nd down and 10 from the 18-yard line of the Flyers. North Laurel, their deepest drive since the first quarter. And they're going to run it to the left-hand side, and they're going to get some. And just as soon as I say that, there's 5 Flyers on them.
I thought so as well. I was
mean,
getting a little nervous. Thought he was. gonna break
all of a
through.
sudden, the Flyers
It closed.
got
in a
back,
snap.
and it closed quick. Again, that was that. Who was that? Who was that that got him?
I didn't hear or see. I'll be honest with you.
It's almost like the no-name defense over there. It really is, and that's a compliment
Yeah,
right there.
right.
It does not matter.
Any one of them can come up and make a play at any
5
given time.
seconds running off the clock here. We're going to go into the 4th quarter. Your top 20 Franklin County Flyers about to continue their streak of beating teams outside of 4A as they're up 21-0
Yep.
on North Laurel.
And the game's not over. Even if let's say it is over, just for sake of argument, you still want to see your defense hold up
Absolutely.
right here, just for sake of moving forward in the future.
Absolutely.
This is the first time that North Laurel has been down there with this kind of momentum. So you want to see if your defense can react to some adversity and overcome it here.
As we start the fourth quarter here, we are once again going to tell you about the unofficial sponsor of high school football. That's Da Vinci's Pizza. Get ready, FCHS football fans. It's game day. What better way to fuel up than a Da Vinci's Pizza pregame or halftime? Support your Flyers with a feast from Da Vinci's Pizza. Man, I had some yesterday for lunch. Whew,
It's good.
hit the spot.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine sinking your teeth into their legendary pepperoni pizza or diving into their Da Vinci's masterpiece loaded with all your favorite toppings. Da Vinci's Pizza, the unofficial pizza of high school football. Score big with every bite. Call 502-352-1111 for Franklin County's #1 pizza. We'll leave the bug up there for Da Vinci's Pizza. If you haven't ordered or if you're tired of watching the game, it's not over yet.
Yeah.
Or it's still going to be here. You can put it on your Facebook as you drive to go get some and
Yeah.
just listen to our melodic voices.
Oh, yeah.
It is 3rd and 9 from the 17-yard line of the Flyers as we start the fourth quarter. 21-0 Flyers against the North Laurel Jaguars. It's going to be a shotgun pass, and it's going to be picked off.
Are they going to mark him at the 1 or a touchback here?
Looks like they're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
the
That's
1
actually a
inch.
disadvantage. It's
Yeah.
actually a disadvantage for that. They're actually going to talk about it.
It looks like they're going to keep it there, which, yeah, is great defensive play, but not – look, that got a
There is
reenactment out
there is a
there to-
flag on the play. Juice is over there trying to plead his case.
Yeah.
I believe that's his
Showing
first interception of the year. Maybe we watched it on the replay. No, we don't have one of those yet.
Not
We can't
yet.
do that yet.
Not
Maybe
yet.
we'll work on that. Gonna have some celebration.
Well, it looks like the penalty
It's gonna take us to the
Okay.
1 centimeter line.
Yeah, well, and so it was unsportsmanlike on Franklin County. We still get the ball half the distance to the goal, but I don't know how you have. I mean,
Half the distance to nothing.
yeah, I mean that's maybe an inch difference right there. So it doesn't really hurt in the grand scheme of things. I mean, you
It really
have one
doesn't.
penalties, but
But again, I think you're probably gonna get a healthy dose of the Flyers here.
yeah. So they got to get it out of this spot here. I'd say North Laurel's going to send a blitz here, trying to get a safety because they couldn't get it done on offense once again. False start. I mean, same thing.
I mean,
You don't
it's
want to
just
see
a-
it, but it's. I mean, I don't even know how you're going to move that ball back and
Yeah.
closer to the end zone. He's going to just reach down, touch it, and stand back up because there's nothing really to move.
11 minutes, 54 seconds left. The officials are going to talk here. It looks like North Laurel actually just took a timeout. North Laurel took a timeout here. It's going to be 21-0. 11 minutes, 54 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Franklin County's been dominant. I don't know any other way to say it. It hasn't been pretty.
No,
Hasn't been pretty.
That was a rough start.
It was, and the Flyers pulled one out last year down at North Laurel in the last seconds.
Mm-hmm.
They were not a happy team after Franklin County had
No. Flyers got 99.99
Yeah.
yards to go here.
this would be the longest drive in Franklin County history.
I mean, it had to.
I mean,
be.
there's no other one that could be
There's
backed
no
up.
other possibility.
All right. We are right over the line here, and he's going to hand the ball off, and
Fullback.
the
gets a
fullback
couple
is going
yards,
to
give him some breathing
take it
room.
in. They're going to get it to maybe the 2, maybe.
Stop by number 22, Cody Pruitt. Giving up 2 yards.
Somebody's limping off for the Flyers.
Would do.
Looks like he's all right, but
Number 64, is that Boucher?
he's hurting a little bit.
I think he might have got hit in the bread basket there. I
Ah,
think that was one of those that
that does hurt.
does. Oh,
Oh.
and the ball gets down, and he's up, and is he going to get out of the end zone? He does. What a play.
What a play.
What a play.
I mean, that's how you make up for a
Listen,
mistake right there.
that ball was dropped in the end zone. He picked it up. He was tackled in the end
Yep.
zone, and he got it out to the 5-yard line.
Yeah, that was a game. Where they
Good
were.
on you,
Yeah.
Carter Richardson. Good on you.
Great
son.
job. Yeah.
That was that was the best play all night. I'll tell you right now. I'm telling you, as many big plays as we've seen, that may be the play of the game.
You can't really coach that too.
No, you can't. It's just
football
instinct.
smarts and
That's right.
instincts, and yeah, this kid was hungry to make something happen there, and he did.
Oh, almost got him. Almost got him. Had that hard count.
Got a
going.
hard count going.
Now he's going to check off at the line.
Real play, I'm
Yeah.
sure. I guess they get real fancy and do another hard count, but
That's right.
I doubt it.
Oh, he's up the middle, and that's a first down. That is a first down for the Flyers.
Sure is.
Jaquan Crawford bringing it over the right side with a great play right there.
5 yards on the play. First down.
Yeah, that's huge.
That's enormous.
They're taking their time, as you would expect in this situation. Up 21 points.
Thank you to Robert Brewer for giving us the score of the Western Hills game. Western Hills is leading 50 against Fort No. That's what he put. 12. I didn't quite see who the Wolverines are playing today.
Knox.
Fort Knox, maybe.
Maybe.
I'm gonna blame his typo there. Jaquan is caught in the background there.
Yeah.
Good for the Wolverines, though. They've had a good early season as well. Looking forward to the game
Oh yeah.
when we play them.
Yeah.
But right now we got to take care of some business. 9 minutes, 5 seconds remaining. Franklin County up 21-0. Second down and 14 to go. Ball is on the 7-yard line of the Flyers. He's going to take it over to the right side. It's going to be Christian Moore. He's going to take up some yards. There goes Christian Moore up the sideline. There goes Christian Moore. He's just going to run over some people. He was looking for somebody to hit.
He stopped
to hit
waited on
somebody.
him. Yep. He almost ran backwards to get that stiff arm.
He wanted to get that stiff arm in.
Yeah.
He could hear somebody creeping up on him.
Yeah. And he said, "You're coming
Finally,
with me."
he saw some
Yeah.
daylight.
You're not tripping me up
43
on
yards.
that. Yep.
He's got a little bit of work to do. He's coming off the sideline. Got a little work to do to get over that 100-yard mark tonight.
There's still time. Yeah.
There's still some time. I think you're going to get a healthy dose of him here. They're gonna let him come over and get a drink of water, throw some on his face, and he's going to run back out there.
Yeah. Pass play here.
It is a
for
pass play.
Richardson.
They're going to draw.
He's going to take what he
Yeah.
can get there. It's just about a yard back to the line.
I'm going to give credit to North Laurel here. They have done an excellent job tonight in shutting down the pass. This is you have Carter Richardson, who is doing a heck of a job. Sat on the sideline, let Knox Barrett. I think you're going to see a little bit of two quarterbacks the rest of the season probably, and they've just draped themselves over these receivers, and these are fast receivers. These are good receivers.
And I mean, Franklin County, since I've been there over 10 years ago, it's been, or about 10, not yet, close to 10 years. It's always been a solid
wide receiver, right?
Team.
I mean, that's what we.
So yes, give them a little credit there.
Jaquan's going to take the ball as he came in at the last second in the formation there. It's going to be 3rd and 6 at the 46-yard line of North Laurel.
2 yards. 3rd down.
Taking their time there.
They're calling it the 47. They're calling it the 47. That's not very generous of them. Not nice. We're sorry for the fuzzy camera work, ladies and gentlemen. As we said earlier, we got some rain here, and keeping that lens dry is not easy.
Got time there.
He's got
Finds his
Christian
running back.
Moore. He's just looking to hit somebody, and he does. He runs over
Yeah.
4 defenders. Number 24, Christian Moore, with a gain of 25 yards. They're going to call it.
We need Colton McClone.
They're going to call it 22 yards.
Colton McClone, the concession stand.
Colton McGlone, if you were listening to the.
Better get to the concession
Better get to the
stand,
concession stand. If you're there, I would like a piece of pizza
yeah.
and maybe a Coke Zero if you can find one of those over there. All right, we are in the shotgun. He's giving the ball to Jack Oldham. He's going to be tackled after a gain of, he fought for 2 or 3 yards.
Good strong run right there.
Good run, young buck.
Yeah.
Keep those feet moving.
Absolutely.
6 minutes, 25 seconds left. Franklin County's looking to just put the exclamation point on this and end this sucker. 21-0 right now. It's going to be 2nd down and 8 from the North Laurel 22-yard line. It's going to be in the shotgun formation.
Pass play here.
It is. Oh, and it just went off the fingertips.
About maybe a foot away from making that connection.
It's going to be 3rd and 8.
Carter Richardson pass intended for number 21.
And let
Freeman.
the young Knox Barrett.
Knox Barrett's coming in on 3rd down.
Take a swing at it.
That's an interesting substitution right there. What do you think about that on 3rd down, bringing in
Yeah, and
obvious passing play? You would
coincidentally,
think. I mean,
after an incomplete pass, yeah.
although
It'll be interesting to see how this plays out in the rest of the
Jen's
season here.
Jen's favorite play is hand it to Christian.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens here. Now we got Jaquan. Hand it to Jaquan. Either one.
I was going to say, it'd be hard not to.
It's going to be misdirection with Jaquan Crawford up the middle, and he's going to score.
What a run. There you go, number 4.
28-0. Good on you, Jaquan.
Yeah.
And welcome
Get them lights.
to the Thunderdome. Obvious passing play.
Yeah.
Coach Redbeard doesn't care. I'm going to line him up. I'm going to hand him to 2 of my big uglies.
Well, and I was just in the middle of saying, why would that not be your favorite play?
That's true.
To one of them two.
Hand it to one of those 2, right?
He backed me up and made me look good
Yep.
right there. Right on cue.
Easton Powell taking his time getting that ball up there. Up and in again. Mr. Automatic. 28-0, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. And one thing good about Franklin County, I mean, the way this game started, of course, there's a little weather, but it wasn't looking good for Franklin County at first, and it seems like they've just worn this team down. Which
They really have.
Durable Franklin County is, which is going to come in handy.
It's going to come in real handy, especially late in the playoffs. I think when you have the size that Franklin County has up front, even if you're throwing in freshman or sophomore and up there on second team, guy goes over, needs a break.
Yeah.
And they're just wearing folks out, just wearing them out. I think that's the thing that people are going to get really tired of dealing with in the 3rd and 4th quarter is guys laying on them all day long.
Absolutely.
Number 33, Easton Powell, comes to back for the Flyers. Back into the Jaguars, number 10.
Having a little bit of technical difficulty. Let's get it straightened out for you. There we go. We're now back live, and that ball is returnable. It's the first one they've had where they're going to return it. They're going to bring it out, and he's going to be met at the 22-yard line.
Second, because that was almost exactly like the good coverage from the first half. And some flags going here.
Yeah, we got all sorts of flags. We got people talking about people's mamas and everything else. It's just
flags come in from 2 different directions. all in the same spot. Unsportsmanlike on the Flyers.
Unsportsmanlike conduct is the call against the Tigers.
Have a little bit of technical difficulties here. There we go. We dropped our frame rate down a little bit, and maybe that'll pick it up. It does not. It does not. So we will tell you what's going on until we get everything straightened out with our camera.
Flyers got an unsportsmanlike right there on the end of that kickoff, and didn't see what happened, but I mean, whether you're going to clearly win this game or not, you don't want those type of penalties. Definitely don't want to get in the habit of getting them.
All right, it is 5 minutes, 46 seconds remaining, 28-0, Franklin County. North Laurel has the ball on the 37-yard line after all the extracurriculars. We're going to be in the
Reverse.
shotgun. We're going to have a reverse.
Hold, it's got to be.
It's got to be a hold. I mean, the guy was sitting on him.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious. There is a flag on the field.
And the kid had the nerve to get up and celebrate. It
Yeah.
looked like after the teammate just got tackled for a gain of 2, but he goes
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
They say
There are times
talking a little trash, but
there are times to celebrate and times not to.
Yeah.
It reminds me of Central Florida celebrating against the quarterback for the Bengals.
oh, and they did call it.
And they called the holding.
Well,
there we go.
That might have been out of frustration. It looked like he was kind of kicking, mocking
Yeah.
the guy, saying, he's too little, just kind of kick him over, but he might have been out of frustration. So I'll take that back. If it was a celebration, though, from former college football guy to you, go find more work. Don't
Yeah,
celebrate while the
seriously.
play's still going on. Yeah. Go up and get your next block.
It's
man.
going to be a deep
Big pass
pass.
here, and
Oh,
Cohen Taylor wanted that.
Owen
one
Taylor
back.
wanted it.
Yeah.
He turned around and his eyes got
Yeah.
about this
Oh,
big.
yeah.
Saucers.
Incomplete. Second down.
Once again, we want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. 5 minutes, 22 seconds remaining. Clock has stopped right now. 28-0 Franklin County. We want to thank Lee Brick and Block for giving us all of the support tonight and being one of our sponsors.
Franklin County's going to bring someone off the edge here.
They're going to bring somebody off the edge here.
Quarterback steps up.
Quarterback
and
steps up.
do
And
whatever he
he's
wants
past the
here.
line of scrimmage.
Enter-
He's so
oh.
far past the line of scrimmage. It was close.
It did look that
I
way.
was incorrect, but that looked like he had taken a Sunday
Yeah.
picnic walk all the way through the park there.
Right.
He was so far, but
And I'd say Cohen Taylor's due for one here soon. That's the second.
That's the second
pass
one
in
he's been
a row,
close
and he's
to.
been close enough to dive after, and just about a yard, 2 yards too far right there.
once again, we want to thank Lee Brick and Block. Make Lee Building Products, located at 127 South Frankfort, Kentucky, your one-stop shop for concrete, block, brick, landscaping, pavers, manufactured stone, and fire pits. Lee Building Products has been serving Frankfort and surrounding areas since 1959. Give Lee Building Products a call at 502-223-2327. We have an illegal substitution, and we haven't seen who it's on yet. Now we got a timeout.
Yeah.
We're going to have a timeout instead. Third and 20, 27 on the 27-yard line. 5 minutes, 13 seconds remaining here at Benny Watkins Field. I can't say enough about this Flyer football team. Every time you say, "Oh, you're gonna end up playing, 4 or 5 really great teams, some 5A teams, a 6A team here and there."
Yeah.
They played one of the best 2A programs last week in Lexington Christian. They
Yeah.
may be 3A, 2A, and pulled one out at the end there on a neutral site.
Yeah.
Tonight they come home for their home opener. A lot of excitement and energy going into it, and then you have the rain that sets everything back, and they were able to just come out and just play their game.
Yeah. Stuck with it. didn't
Snap.
get
It's going to be over the middle, and it's going to be tipped, and there he
And
goes.
There's their point right
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. We said it might be junk points, and that's exactly what it is. It reminded me of Jamarcus Russell tossing the ball down the field there.
There's a flag.
And I think
By the quarterback.
I think we have.
Quarterback is limping off.
Yeah,
You don't want to see.
I
no
really
matter who
hope
you
that
root
that
for.
wasn't a unsportsmanlike on the
Yeah.
Flyers, and it is.
It
It is.
probably is.
Roughing the passer.
Yep. Franklin County fans don't like it, but
28-6.
The penalty has been declined.
yeah, that's what from any DB coach will tell you. Most, or at least in my experience, most tip balls will go to the offense, and that'll happen
Yep.
right there. I mean, the coverage is there; they got their hands on it, but the guy right behind them is there. So I tell DBs, knock it down. If you can't catch it, knock it down. Do not tip it. I know they got the tip drill and all that, but most tip balls seem to go to the offense, which it did right there.
And we have. Oh, now we got more flags. I'm hoping that the Flyers are keeping their cool here, and if they aren't, they're going to do some running.
They'll pay for it. Yep. If they're not. And
Unsportsmanlike
conduct.
and unsportsmanlike on both
of them.
teams there.
Did not see what happened to cause that, but
It is a final on the west side of town. Western Hills High School 50, Fort Knox 12. It's a good win. Good win for Western Hills. Flyers here trying to finish off a game against a good 5A North Laurel team. Try to go 3-0 on the young season.
looks like they're gonna kick again. I know sometimes you get the penalty there on the extra point. You're close enough to just go on and go for it, but
Once again, I think these officials are getting paid extra to be here
Yeah.
overtime. I think they've already decided they're staying here for the night, and they're gonna.
it's gone too easy. Yeah.
They must think Hoggies is still open.
All right, they need a little drama here before the night is up.
All right, kick is up, and it is good. With 5 minutes, 1 second remaining. Franklin County 28, North Laurel 7.
Franklin County fans are fired up.
They are
A
fired
little
up.
frustrated, I think, with that and staying behind their team to finish this game out here. Still some football to be played.
There is still some football to be played, and
5 minutes left. 5:01. I'd watch an onside kick here, of course.
yeah,
Return
that's
team for
that's
Franklin County.
that's been Franklin County's Achilles heel over the years.
Yep.
Hopefully, they will be able to bring that up. We are aware that the main camera has decided not to make it the full game. We'll see if we can get it to come back up here shortly.
See, and those penalties were assessed on the kickoff here, so we'll see. I thought it was offsetting because I thought there was
I did
both
too.
teams were unsportsmanlike, and I guess it was not because North Laurel is almost in the Flyers end zone. They're kicking off at the Flyers 40.
Kicking off from the 40-yard line.
Yep. Not the 40 they usually do, the other side, and he just lays the ball on the ground. Clearly an onside kick here.
Yeah, they're going to be going for it here.
It's laying horizontally on the ground. You can't see. So they're just going to do a little soccer kick over there. Ref still sorting something out.
My goodness, I haven't seen. And now we're going to move it even further down the field. I've never seen
30.
3 penalties assessed.
I didn't even
On
see
one kickoff.
3 flag. Yeah.
I didn't either.
And again, I thought it was offset. At least they called it both ways. They signaled it to be both ways. So I don't know what happened, but here goes the onside kick, and
the Flyers are going to land on
yeah.
it.
It was loose there for a second, but kind of kicked a little deeper probably than the kicker wanted to, and got a North Laurel player down over there on their own sideline. Scoring on
4
tabs
minutes,
with the
59
recovery.
seconds, 28-7 Franklin County. Franklin County is going to get the ball. They're going to start at looks like they're going to start at about the 14-yard line. 12-yard line. My apologies. It just stopped again. Once again, our apologies for the delay in the video working here. Sometimes you're only as good as your technology. Franklin County gives the ball to Christian Moore. Christian Moore's coming up the sideline to the 20. He's at the 25. He's at the 30. And it looks like there's a flag. We're going to be walking this one back.
Again, the flag that they called a holding, and I don't think they called it on what I'm about to say, but the receivers out there stock blocking, their DB's a little dramatic there, throwing their arms up like they're getting held, and they weren't, in my opinion. You can't turn your back as you're getting blocked and
You
just
really can't.
say, I'm blocked in the back. You know, that ain't how it works. And so, but I don't think that is what that flag is on, because it was nowhere near that. So it must have been a legitimate hold somewhere else. Flyers are pushed back.
All right. Flyers are going to snap the ball from the 6-yard line here. It is 1st and 15, 28-7 Franklin County here in the fourth quarter. 4 minutes, 37 seconds remaining. We're going to get a healthy dose of Christian Moore now. Christian at
He's
the 20,
still
25, 30-yard
There
line.
it is.
That's the kid we know.
Yep. Dragging two people with them about 8 yards there. You got to think that kind of takes out any hope that they maybe had of
Yeah, I think
a
that,
legitimate
I think
comeback.
that's
Yeah.
I think that's they're gonna put the nail in it right here and
Right.
maybe give
And
Christian
I'll
some more.
give the team credit. They're playing for pride now. They're not going to give up on it.
That's
as you can
right.
see. So give them credit, but in a realistic chance, I'd say it's pretty far off at this point.
We're gonna get some reps for Knox here.
Uh-oh.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness gracious! That is a heat-seeking, head-seeking, illegal play if I've ever seen
Yeah.
one. That
It
was
would have been
clearly helmet to helmet.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, he was there in position. If he just uses his shoulder there into
That
the
is
chest, it would have been a
unnecessary,
good
and
play, but
that is exactly what you do not want to see in. That is what you do not want to see in high school sports. Ladies and gentlemen, if you know a young player,
Collins up.
big props. He's going to go over and Cohen Taylor just played tough all night.
Yeah.
This is going to be a targeting penalty, and it's well deserved. I didn't see what number it was, but he's going to be done for this game, and he'll probably be done for 2 games after this. And well deserved. That was a terrible play. If you are a young player out there and you are learning how to tackle, Landon, what is the best method to tackle an individual like that? I know
Use
you
your
want to make a big
shoulder
hit.
pads, not your
Shoulder
head.
pad.
Yeah. Keep your head up. Use your shoulder pads in their chest and waist area, and not their helmet area either.
I don't.
I mean, that's what I was giving the kid credit for, a great read, but yeah, then you just made an illegal hit. You can't tackle like that anymore.
Freshman Knox Barrett's going to pass back to Christian Moore. Looked like that was the play the whole time.
Yeah.
And
I don't
Christian's
think
just
that was
going
an
to barrel forward for another first down. It's close to a first down. We're right on the line there.
Cohen Taylor's back in the game. Just good thing to see.
I mean, goodness gracious. Toughness on that kid.
Yeah.
All right.
Franklin County's pushing the ball a little
They
bit.
are. And there's Christian Moore. Untouched. Untouched. He's at the 20. He's at the 15. He's got his 100 yards again. That's three
Yeah.
straight games of 100 yards. He's going to be over 600 yards rushing on the season.
Glad he pops up quick. Kind of awkward
It-
spin tackle.
It was,
down
and
there at the end,
had a
looked like that leg
ankle
got
underneath
caught.
his,
but
underneath the other player and
thankfully
everything.
he pops up quick and he's probably just frustrated he didn't score.
I
if know
guarantee you
him.
that's,
Yep.
yeah. Kid's got a nose for the end zone.
Yep. That's what you want out of a running back.
Yep.
Hungry to get in the end zone.
He's taking a knee over on the sideline. And if you know Christian, he's going to be up real shortly. He's going to be signing autographs for all these kids on the sideline. I mean, tell you what, he's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Freshman Knox Barrett, he's running to the left here. He's throwing to an open man.
It's Cohen.
And
He
it's
stays
Cohen
up.
Taylor who's going to score.
There we go. That's how you respond.
That's how you respond.
He-
Cohen Taylor.
And he took a shot on that
He
one,
took a
too.
shot there, too.
Stayed up. Yep. Stayed up on
Good
that.
on you, son. Good on you.
Great play.
And
Number two.
welcome to the Thunderdome.
Oh, I didn't even. They got lights on the bottom.
They got lights on the bottom. Yeah.
too. Yep. Make a quick little flash. Great toughness catch right there.
Tell you what,
Just because you get hit does not mean you have to go down.
he wanted nothing but to
That's
score
team-
right there.
Yeah, I might show some of my receivers I work with that right there. Sometimes it's not always pretty. Just be the toughest
Show him the
player out
play
there.
that he got knocked on
right.
his butt over here,
Yep,
and the
and then
illegal
you
hit,
respond.
and then you
Yep.
respond that way.
Great job, Cohen Taylor. Great throw by
job, Cohen
Knox
Taylor.
too.
Great
He
throw
had
by
some
Knox.
pressure by
Running to his left, stopped and
big-
threw back over
big
the.
dude. Yep.
That's his
Found
first
his man.
touchdown. That's his
Threw
first
back
touchdown
across.
pass.
It
of the
is,
season.
yeah.
Good.
It is.
Good on. Good first touchdown pass of his career. That's
Congratulations,
not going to be his
young
last
fella.
one.
No.
You are
not at all.
seeing the beginning of some real
First
talent
of-
here.
Many touchdowns.
Yep.
I guarantee it.
Ladies and gentlemen, 2 minutes, 21 seconds remaining. Franklin County 35, North Laurel 7. This is a team that took Franklin County down to the last second. I believe your brother actually got a touchdown catch at the last
Yep.
second to beat them last year down there near Corbin. And down in the London Corbin area.
Yep.
Flyers going to kick off from the 40-yard line here. 2 minutes, 21 seconds left. I think you're going to see some second teamers here, probably some freshmen and sophomore. A lot of the Franklin County faithful are heading home. I'll thank them all for coming out during the weather and everything tonight.
Yeah.
And want to thank Ricky Crombie for coming down and saying hey to all of us. Father and Jen while she's trying to keep the. And the ball is kicked deep. Ricky's going to whisper in my ear here in a second. Some sweet nothings. That ball comes out. It's going to be the 20. That's where he's going to get run out of bounds.
Number 10, Jeremy Ford on the return.
All right. Let's reset the game here. 2 minutes, 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Franklin County ahead 35-7. North Laurel takes over at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Looks like we do got some new faces out there for the defense, Franklin County.
Got some young bucks in there now.
Mhm.
Ball snapped in the shotgun. He's going to look. That ball is batted down. That's right, young fellas. Get your hands up.
There you go.
Never know what'll happen. Something
Yeah.
good will happen.
Play right there. Caden Campbell.
Caden Campbell's
comes
coming
of
out.
the
He's
game.
he's deserved.
Yeah.
He is. That kid's played a great
Good
game,
ball
Caden Campbell.
game, young fella. Pass here.
Pass is going to come through, and
Scrambling
you
to
got
his right.
a lot of pressure coming over, and
Incomplete.
it's just
I believe that's Jack Oldham maybe
is that Jack?
on the coverage. Looks like the right
Going to
number.
be 3rd and 10. Ball's on the
earlier.
21. 1
Hard
minute,
to
37 seconds left. 35-7, Franklin County ahead. This is, for all intents and purposes, I know they'll probably go for it again on 4th down if they don't get it, but
Yeah.
this might be the last offensive play for North Laurel.
Drops back. And
Drops
he's gonna
back,
let
got
it
a little bit of
loose.
pressure, throws deep. And it's
Interception.
going to be intercepted.
Is that Shalom?
It is.
Shalom Moore there.
Shalom Moore
That's
going to
his
bring it back.
brother.
Just like his brother. Just
Yeah.
running over people, looking to hit somebody.
Yep. Good way to finish the game there for Franklin County.
I want to give huge props to this defense. They had
Absolutely.
one garbage touchdown that got scored on. You can't, I mean, there's not a lot you can do on those. You got to knock the ball down, but in the grand scheme of things, a minute 25 left, and you've let a team like North Laurel score 7 points, and that was all they got. And
Yeah.
this has been a solid defensive game all the way around. Been very impressed with the defense.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Landon, minute 25. Who's going to be your player of the game?
Delano Collins sticks out in my head when I think about it. Had the big punt return.
Did have the big punt return. That's what
Couple
got him
plays early on
going.
offense,
Yeah.
And then great defensive plays as well. So that's, for me, that's who I would call it.
I'm gonna go with Cohen Taylor. I'm gonna go with Cohen Taylor just because Cohen Taylor with that touchdown showed what this Franklin County team is made of, and the fact that they're a family and a team.
I'm
the
100%
toughness of that kid
on board with that as well.
And he
100%.
was draped on some kids tonight and made some tackles as well. And I think just an all around good game. You could have picked 10 different kids to play the game. Cohen Taylor is going to be mine just for the absolute toughness he showed there.
I like that a lot as well.
The fact that he came back in the game alone was enough, but
and not score an easy touchdown.
No, took another shot.
Popped again.
Yeah,
stayed up, found his way in there. Yeah, tough young man right there.
Good on you, son. Good on you. All right. 55 seconds remaining here at Benny Watkins Field as your Franklin County Flyers are leading 35-7.
Probably wait till under 40 to snap it, and then that'd be the last.
I'd say that's probably going to be the last one. And you may even see
probably hand it off, just get a young guy a rep here. Jack Olin.
Looks like Jack's going to get a rep here, and they're going to throw it.
They throw it to Cohen.
They're going to Cohen, and Cohen Taylor's going to make me look good and score a second touchdown, and that's going to be another penalty, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you end the game.
I like it. There might have been some bad blood or something.
There may have been. There may have been.
Out to their studs receiver, but
they threw it out in the slot and let him just run.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's still a football game.
Right.
You know,
that's right.
You don't have to beat yourself. You know, it's still their job to stop you at the end of the day, and I know they're probably not happy about that. But
41-7.
Time on the clock. You play football.
41-7, 25 seconds remaining. Cohen Taylor with the second touchdown reception and Knox Bear with the second touchdown pass. And Franklin County is going to set up with their extra point team here, and they're going to.
They got a coach on the field clapping over at the Franklin County sideline, so they're not happy about it.
They are not.
Like I said, it's not Franklin County's job to beat themselves.
It is
still
not.
Go out there and play football.
That's
right. I
right.
understand why you're frustrated, but I mean, at the end of the day,
this is probably the worst.
Up to play
it is,
defense, and you got scored on. Whether it's the end of the game or not.
This is probably the worst defeat that North Laurel's had in the last few years, and this is a solid team that's perennial semifinalists and finalists, and I don't think they like being taken out in the woodshed here.
Yeah.
Right now, we got Coach Eddie James congratulating the guys that come off the field. We got couple of the coaches over on North Laurel sideline, they're clapping back and forth.
Yeah,
they're chomping at the bit to walk across the field. I don't think they think they want all that smoke.
No, I mean, and you can if they see that, they can get mad, but you can act tough all you want. You got beat.
All it took
you had the whole game to act tough and win, you know what I mean?
Tackle the kid, right?
Yeah.
Tackle the kid and the ball game's over.
Just like I really do understand the frustration here, but
You've been on the other end.
I've been on both ends of this situation right here, and even when you lose, again, I'll probably be frustrated too, but team scores on you late in the game, they score on you. You know,
Ladies and
you
gentlemen, that
still
is the end of the ball game. It ends with Franklin County going 3-0 on the young season, 42-7 against North Laurel. Surprisingly lopsided game here.
Yeah.
Got to see a lot of young players. Got to see the young quarterback we've heard a lot about. Got a couple of touchdowns.
Yep.
Cohen Taylor going out there just being a stud.
scoring. Couple
Christian
coaches refused to handshake.
Yeah, a couple coaches are
Eddie
not
James there,
shaking
but-
hands. That's
Like I said, they can deal with that
that's
on their ride all the way back home to North Laurel. So
yeah.
think
That's
about that.
that's a long ride down to Laurel County now after taking one on the chin like that. But it's all about sportsmanship, guys. And ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for tuning in tonight. For Landon Hurst, I am Kyle Thompson. We will leave you here at Benny Watkins Field with the Franklin County Flyers coming out on top. This one, hometown Flyers are 3-0 on the season. We're going to keep it going against the teams outside of 4A and getting ready for some 4A action here in the district coming up. And
Yeah.
I feel pretty good about our team.
I do too.
All right. Thank you all for joining us. We really appreciate it. Y'all have a great night.